Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your general tarot reading for the week of January 20th through January 26th. This is going to be a general reading, so it may not resonate for all of you. If it does resonate for you or you really enjoy my reading, then please hit the like and subscribe button. It goes a long way in helping me keep my channel going. I also like to remind people before I begin that tarot is not a definitive. There is nothing written in stone. It's an interpretation, and you make your own decisions. There is nothing about tarot that says you have to follow everything I say. You can change your path anytime you want to, okay? I'm going to start the reading with a tarot card that's going to be the overall energy for the week for you, okay? So I pulled the Empress, okay? So the Empress, you can see she's dressed in this beautiful dress with the red roses. So she represents fertility, and on some cards she's actually pregnant. So yeah, I always throw that warning out there. You know, if you are able to be pregnant and it's not something that you want to do, then maybe this week be a little careful. Okay, we'll put that out there. But as an overall energy, she's a divine feminine force. Okay, so she's nurturing, maternal, fruitful, and fertile. Okay. So that's the general energy. So that could represent ideas that you have, goals, plans, family, you know, anything, okay? We're going to go a little bit deeper into that and see what's going on with you. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what is going on this week with my Pisces friends. There's one. Usually I have a chance to kind of pull down some thoughts or insights before I do the reading, and wasn't really pulling much for some reason for Pisces. So we're just going to go with the cards and see what happens, and as things pop into my mind, I will share. I do swear sometimes, and I don't pull any punches, so what I see is what I'm going to read. Okay, one more card for Pisces for the week. I'm going to pull that one right there. Okay, so we start out with the Tower. Okay, so the Tower scares people, I think, and it really shouldn't. We go through lots of Tower moments in our life. It's basically a point where something has got to give. It doesn't necessarily mean like you're fighting with somebody or anything like that, but you've reached a point where things can't go on any further the way that they are. I know that seeing the fire and people falling from the tower looks pretty terrifying. You know, it could be a tragic event, yes, but I'm feeling for most of you, this is going to represent maybe a realization. And I'm kind of getting where the Empress came up. That's really like nurturing, maternal force, that perhaps you're contemplating making a change that's better for your family or for yourself, to kind of help nurture a different side of you. And in order to do that, in order to make that change, something big has to happen. And it might be a scary change for you, but I feel like it'll be worth it, because overall the Tower, not only is it an end to something, but it is the beginning. It's starting at ground level with something completely different. So if it's a change in your thought process, your job, your perspective, your where you want to live, anything like that, you know, it's definitely a new beginning. Okay. And we're going to go a little bit further. We'll check a little bit further into that. You also have the Two of Cups. So there are a couple philosophies on the Two of Cups. One is the two people represent lovers exchanging cups of love, emotions, sharing their feelings. You have this lion. This is representing like a higher power. It's also, you know, the Leo sign. I don't know. Sometimes if I don't know all of the zodiac signs that are associated with it, with the tarot cards. I know a lot of people will let you know like what card represents what zodiac sign, but overall, whoever this represents, you being, you know, sharing your emotions or love with, it could be anything. It could be any zodiac sign. This also could represent you and your higher self, maybe like a spiritual connection, tapping into your inner strength and your inner energy and emotions, and trying to come up with like solutions, answers, or things like that. I kind of feel for most of you, the decisions that you're making have to do with a relationship. Okay. So, you know, it could be family, spouse, you know, partner, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. I feel like with this Tower moment, the both of you maybe are making a decision to make that change. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this person's been working very, very hard perfecting their skill at making these pentacles. And the pentacles they do represent wealth. And they also represent an over, you know, like a general, I'm trying to think of exactly what I want to say. An overall energy of security maybe would be what's there. So this person is working on their last pentacle. They've pretty much perfected this art that they have. And when they're finished, it's almost that point where they step back and they say, okay, I know I can do this really well. I've made all of these. Is there anything, I mean, is this what I want to be doing? You know, and with that Tower there, I feel like maybe this is that point where the change that you need to make might be with your job in order to create more time and better feelings with your family or your loved one, and to nurture this inner love and peace that I feel like you're looking for. So it's possible that you've been working really hard, but it's not satisfying you. It's not, I mean, you're proud of what you do, but it's not what you really wanted to be doing to begin with. Okay, so I'm going to clarify those cards. And again, I read intuitively, so if I see things coming in as I'm going, that's what I'm expressing, okay? Like my bear skull. I have a real one that was given to me. Bear is my spirit animal, so I kind of dig that I have it. So thanks to Joe. He knows who he is. My best friend's dad. He loves to give me dead things. I love it. You have to love that. Alright, here's that card. So let me get 2 more cards for Pisces. That one just wanted to jump right out. 2 more cards for Pisces. Let's clarify the Tower. Let's see what's going on that's causing this. That's too many. What's going on that's causing this Tower moment for Pisces? And I'm going to do 2 more shuffles if nothing comes out. Oh, there's that one. And one more, please. It's going to be that one. Okay. All right. So for me, the message seems pretty clear what's going on. These 2 knights came up. So as you can see, you've got the Knight of Swords. So he's on the white horse. He's charging in. He's all action. He's ready to go, you know, take on the world kind of person. And then you have on the black horse, the Knight of Pentacles. And he is the only knight that is not in motion. He's contemplating. He's thinking about what he wants to do, what he wants to accomplish. And these 2 are, they're like, this guy's charging in at this one, you know. Roles can be reversed, and gender does not matter. But I feel like the Knight of Pentacles, okay, so I'm not really sure which one's you and which one's your partner, but I feel like you're butting heads. You're butting heads. You know, that's what's causing this. There's something going on. And the Empress came up again, okay? So I feel like, and it's possible you're charging in and you're saying, I need to make a change. I want to be, maybe you want to be home more. You want to be part of your family more. You want to be more connected, okay? And of course, this could be, like I said, roles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles is a more methodical person. You know, he's holding on to the pentacle, which is financial, you know. And he's probably like doing the whole devil's advocate thing, saying, okay, well, how are we going to do this? Let's look at this and see how we can make this happen. So it might cause a little bit of heated emotion. I think that's why this like Tower moment, because and I feel like this is you. I feel like you're like, I need to do this, and your person is saying, okay, hold on, how are we going to do this? Okay. But because your next card being the 2 of Cups, I feel like after the heatedness of the moment, I don't know if that's the correct way to use that word, after things cool down, there's this realization that what you want benefits both of you in the end. I feel like the change that you want to make is so you have more time and can connect more. And I feel like your person's going to feel that way too, because I feel like they've realized that you're not happy with how things are, and when you're not happy, they're not happy, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? I think that is how it's supposed to go. But let me clarify that 2 of Cups for my Pisces friends. So what do we have for the 2 of Cups? I get 3 cards for that. Pisces, you're very, very specific with what you're showing me. The spirit, if you will, is really reiterating some of these things for you. Okay. Let me get 2 more cards, please, to clarify the 2 of Cups. All right, I'm going to take these 2. Okay. So, the Tower. Okay. So this is a big deal. This is really affecting your relationship. This is a change that I feel like, because the Tower is coming up twice, I feel like, we have the Tower twice, we have the Empress twice. I feel like you already made the decision. You already made the decision, and you're like, we talked about it initially, and you guys, but I think you went ahead and did it. No matter what was decided, I think you went ahead and did it anyway. Now, I could be wrong. But because the Ten of Swords comes up, and this is the card of, it's done. Something's done. It's dead. It's just, how many times can you stab this and say, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. And there's no going back. I feel like you just, oh, by the way, babe, I think I just quit my job or something. I'm just throwing, scenarios out there. So with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles comes up. So we have the Knight of Pentacles that we pulled before when you were butting heads. Okay. The King of Pentacles, I feel, probably represents your person. Okay. I feel like, so the Tower moment probably made you guys fight. But I think because we have the Two of Cups, this is love, this is emotion, I think your person surprised you. I think they stepped up. They stepped up. They leveled up to the King of Pentacles from the Knight. Instead of stopping you with a I think they stepped up and they said, okay, let's solve this problem. I think they helped take the emotion down from it and looked at it in a practical way. And I think because you charged right into this. This was done before you even mentioned it. Honestly, Pisces, I think you made your decision before you even involved anybody in it. But I feel like they surprised you. I think they stepped up and they said, okay. They probably would have liked it to go a different way, but they dealt with it in a very calm, methodical way. And I think that helped lower your anxiety about it. Okay. I could be wrong, but I mean, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. All right, so let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. So this was that card that was like, I've been doing this and I've perfected it, and is it really what I want to do type of card. Okay. So let's get 3 cards for the Eight of Pentacles. Again, if any of this resonates with you, please hit the like and subscribe button or leave me a comment below, or do all 3. That would be even better. Of course, the more subscribers I get, the more likes I get, the more readings I can do, because it keeps me going. All right, so that. And 2 more cards for Pisces. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. All right, those 2 want to come out. Oh, there's 3. All right, so we're gonna have a few. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Nine of Wands. So this guy has been working and he's exhausted and he's just beat up. I mean, you can see he's bandaged all up and he's put all of this effort into it, and he's just standing there exhausted. And I feel like this is, I mean, this card is showing you're working, you're working, you're working. And it's like, okay, I can see everything that I'm doing around me, but you're pretty beat up. You're tired. You keep thinking that there's got to be something. You struggle every day. I think if it wasn't for, like, coffee and courage, you'd be done for this. Which is funny. So you have the 9 of Wands, and then you also have the 10 of Wands. So you put this all together, you're exhausted. It's almost like you grew all these, and then you're like, okay, now I gotta harvest this, and I've got to bring all this home. And this card kind of represents somebody who's like not taking the time to see like his head's just kind of buried in this. It's like, I guess I'm doing this all by myself. At this point, you're not seeing that there's other people that can help you. You're just like, I'm doing this all by myself. That might be an aspect of your personality, but I feel like it just kind of goes along with this discontent with what you're doing. And whatever this is, I feel like it represents a job, but I mean, it could be relationships, it could be anything, family, whatever, but you're just reminded there is another way of doing things. So, all right. The 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups represents you, and sometimes a lot of people feel it's like you and your inner child, nostalgia. I think it's something that, I think I pulled this for you last week too. I feel like your family is really important, and I feel like this card is showing me that you're reminded that you're not able to be there like you want to be for your family. You're seeing things and you're like, this is, you have all, this is all love and emotions and feelings. And so it's like, maybe you want to give your children, your child, or family, someone in your family, the same kind of things that you had. This like support, love, emotions that this person needs. Or, and I'm getting another kind of, because this is a general reading, like not everything's gonna resonate for everybody. Everybody's going through a different experience. Also, I see someone who feels like they're not fulfilled with what they're doing, and maybe the nostalgia is like, what did I want to be when I was a kid? Did I walk away from something that I really wanted to do for other people? That's a question. I'm going to throw that out there and just kind of see. I'm not sure. Leave me a comment if that's what's going on. And then the last card that came up was the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is the card of taking action. And the reason I feel like this might have something to do with a career, I see family and I see career, making that decision of what you do next is because the Pentacles are about, like your prosperity, your security, your finances. So this is saying it's time for that new start, to start from the beginning, and something's going to come forward and make it work for you. This represents the higher power, like saying, okay, here you go. Let's start over. Let's take some action in this, and it's going to work out for you. Okay? All right. So, whatever you are planning, I definitely, wish you luck and prosperity in that journey that you're about to take. Let me pull, first off, I'm going to pull just a message from your person, because your person showed up in this reading, and I feel like this was a hard decision to make, and you might have been you obviously kind of made it before you really involved a lot of people in it. So let's see what comes up. Okay, so the first one from your person, need you. It says, you are so nurturing, magnetic, passionate queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides through me in my darkness. Wow, some of these words are not written correctly. You feel like home to me, and I always feel very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. Okay. So that definitely goes, there's that Empress energy. So it's like your person's definitely seeing you in that energy. And like I said, gender doesn't really matter, but okay. And then the other card, because I was going to do one, but this one also came out, forgive. I hope you will forgive me for all the things I have done and all the pain which I caused you. But believe me, my love, that was not my intention. I know I have hurt you pretty badly with my words and actions, but I am really, truly sorry. So maybe this is you apologizing for maybe making decision before you discussed it with somebody else. Of course, like I said, that could be reversed. All right, so let's close out your reading. This is the Red Rose Oracle. It'll kind of give you direction for what's going to be happening this week. I feel like what I pulled for cards for you, this is a process, so this isn't just going to be like what's going on this week. I mean, you're not going to be having like 2 tower moments and all this week. This is something, I feel like maybe you took some action, but all of the things settling into where they need to be, that's going to take a little bit of time, okay? Here comes my dog's in the background, so. All right, so give me 3 cards for Pisces. I need 2 more. All right, I love it when they fly out like that. So cool. Oh, my poor dog. He's definitely struggling. Okay. So you have mirror, and it says mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. So I'm wondering where that would be. Mirroring each other. So you're coming at each other, looking at each other. That's okay. Girl with the snake. This one always makes me nervous. Charmed or used, enabled boundaries. Okay. So what I want to say is this, because I feel like this might be about a career, you're feeling disillusioned by it and feeling that you're not getting the respect that you need. You've worked really hard, you've perfected it, but you're not getting what you thought you would out of it. Okay. And then the butterfly. So this one says evolving and growth, the next phase, healing your inner child. Where are you? Healing your inner child and releasing the past. So let's release this. So release the past. Move on to something new. It's time to move on to something new. Believe in your ideas. Trust in yourself. Let things go. All right. So I hope that resonated for you. And again, hit the like and subscribe button. It does help me. And I will see you next week, Pisces. Bye.